So I finished reading Bohemian Ruins by, I believe it's Aneta Cruz, Aneta. This is an arc, and it's coming out. Actually, I think it already came out by the time I posted this, because things have been a little crazy with the summer job. But anyway, this is part of a duet, and I will also say it does end on a cliffhanger as part of the duet, which, and of course, it's an arc, so the other one is definitely not out yet, so there's no way of me knowing how this ends. But anyway, so this takes place in the 90s, I believe, in Prague. Kara is working for a hotel with like really elite guests, and she loves fairy tales, believes in fairy tales. So there's a myth that if you stand on a certain bridge in the center of the bridge and kiss a guy, you guys will find true love with each other. You're each other's true love. So she asks a guy asks her out, and she that they've kind of been seeing each other, takes her, so she takes him to the bridge, and then is like, do you believe in fairy tales? And he kind of like laughs at her, so she's kind of upset and turns to like walk away from him, and ends up kissing a stranger. He was running after another girl, I guess thought that she was that girl, and they end up kissing, and yeah. So he continues running away. So now she's just like, what the? And kind of devastated. But anyway, fast forward a couple months, her brother and his fiance have inherited a castle through his fiance, and Kara has joined them at the castle so they can fix it up and start running tours out of it to kind of, help pay for the castle, because while she inherited the castle, she didn't inherit the money to help with the castle. So, So they bring in another tour guide for the tours, and Kara thinks he's the guy that kissed her on the bridge. He denies it. It's a whole big thing. He eventually confesses that he is. There is a lot of yearning on both sides. A lot of, I was going to say flirting, but he is very push and pull. Very much push and pull. Like, kisses her, but is like worried about her staying up late as she goes out one night, but then at the same time is like ignoring her. There's a lot of push and pull with him. But when things happen, it is sparks are flying. But the other issue is he has to go back home. So hence the push and the pull. Now we also have another character coming in. I believe his name is Ethan. I forgot to write his name down. I believe his name is Ethan. He is a underwear model. And if you hear anything going off in the background, it's my AC. But so she begins a flirtation with him because she thinks nothing's happening with Sean. So now she finds herself in a love triangle. Me personally, I don't really enjoy love triangles. Thank you, Twilight. But I do think this was done in a nice way where I wasn't so annoyed with it. He is still a good guy. And Sean is a good guy, and they both really like her, but Sean has, the issues I was talking about, but Ethan's there, and he really shows that he cares for her. Of course, this all comes to a head, but then again, you know, it ends on a cliffhanger because it's a duet, and the other book hasn't come out yet, so I don't know how it ends. Can you tell me? Can you tell that bothers me? But yeah, overall, I thought it was an interesting read. And if any of what I said sounds interesting to you, definitely check it out. As I said, it has probably already come out by the time I'm telling you about this, so go ahead and check it out. Magic